Hey homies, welcome back. It's March. It's time to make our monthly Christmas card. We're going to use 2 sets from Hero Arts. We've got this lovely poinsettia, and this was a set with dies. And this is from 2022. And then this Merry Christmas word set, which I love this. I think it's precious. And this is from 2023. So let's make a card. Alrighty, so I have some of this distressed wood grain cardstock. First thing I want to do is ink this up for the background of the card. We've got our wood grain paper here. And I'm going to rub the vintage photo ink pad right on it. You know, it's my favorite brown ever. I'm just going to rub that on with a little water. And then dry it with the heat tool. Now I'm going to go in with a brush and give it a little more. Get it down in a little bit. We've got a nice coat of vintage photo in there. And I'm going to give it a little water again, just because I like to do that. We're going to dry it again. Now I'm going to bring in some ground espresso. I'm going to take this ground espresso and just rub it over the raised areas. And again, this is just regular distress ink. A little bit of water. And dry. Isn't that pretty? Now you could stop here, but I'm not gonna. I'm going to go over it again with some archival in jet black. A piece of paper. Just over one more time. And then last but not least, I'm going to use some Fallen Acorn mica stain to give it a little shimmer. And look at that. A beautiful piece of old wood with a little bit of shine. I'm going to set this aside to dry, and we're going to start working on the poinsettias. Okay, I have a sheet of mixed media cardstock and my big poinsettia stamp. I'm going to stamp this with Brutus Monroe Raven Detail. This is a pigment ink. And emboss it with clear, I'm out of black, so I'm going to use clear powder. Normally I like to do black powder on black ink, but I'm out. Let's stamp this down. Look how pretty. Okay, so I stamped and embossed a few of these, and they're not all perfect, and I wasn't worried about that because some of them are going to be cut apart. So I'm going to color them with my Zig watercolor markers. And it's just going to be real quick and simple. I'm going to go in just with some green. Probably help if you could see it, eh? Let it be a little messy and kind of painterly, because I don't want a bunch of white space in there once this die cut anyway. So and again, I'm not worried about staying in the lines because I don't want a bright white background on this one. It cuts out. Start with carmine. And then go in with geranium red. This geranium red is kind of more of a brick. And I'm just throwing it down. Take the brush. And again, easily reproducible. You could sit and emboss a bunch one day, and then sit in front of the TV or the YouTube one day and do some coloring. Doesn't have to be complicated. Take what's left on there and not waste it. We'll move it somewhere else. And then for the small one, I'm going to do them all in carmine, the little ones. Just a little bit, blend it out. Now for the centers of these, I'm going to either use a gold gel pen or some stickles, or maybe both. And then we've got these cute little berries. These ones on the branch. I'm going to do them purple. With a little bit red. And then our berries for our holly we'll do with the red. This is the geranium. And we'll just blend a little bit. We'll fill in this other poinsettia. It's already got a little color because I put my leftovers on it. So that's it, real quick and simple. Once this is die cut, I'll go in and add some more green in around, you know, to fill that in. Because like I said, I don't want a stark white background. But I will get these finished and a few die cut, and I'll be back. All right, all my die cuts are colored and cut out, and look how pretty. I'm going to take some bundled sage, distress ink, and ink in here, because like I said, I don't want a stark white background. That doesn't make me happy. We're just going to go over the edges and the in-betweeny spots. I've got my two backgrounds and my two die cut poinsettias. The poinsettia has a separate die to cut out the largest one. Okay, I think I'm going to use this third one after all. What I'm going to do is layer these. Kind of like this, I think. Yeah. I'm going to let this first one hang off the bottom. And I'll take this one. and put it that way. And then this one will go on with foam tape. Pop it up. Look at that. That gives me a nice full card panel. Now I'm going to let this dry and then see if there's anywhere else I need to add some more glue to make sure it stays secure. And I think on the outside we'll do wishing you a Merry Christmas and then do a Happy New Year on the inside. So let's get some cardstock. I'm going to die cut the Merry from red glitter and then die cut it 2 more times from red cardstock and stack them up. Okay, so we're going to stamp wishing you a and then Christmas and then a Happy New Year on the inside. And I'm just going to use a piece of this mixed media paper so that my whites match. I'm going to see if I can use these waffle flower stacking banner dies to cut these out. Get all my little sentiment parts cut. I even cut a banner one for behind the inside sentiment because you know how I feel, no naked inside. Take my gold gel pen before I do anything and fill these little centers in. I'm going to go ahead and get this one on. I'm going to pop it and I'm going to offset it. There we go. And then we'll do the gold in the center of that one. And then we can start putting our sentiment on. Wishing you put our sentiment right about there. Mary ended up a little crooked there. And I'm going to glue my Happy New Year onto its glitter. And glue it inside. And then last but not least, a little bit of confetti. This is the Seashore confetti from Twiddler's Nook. No, Trinity. And it's my favorite color. I need to order more because I am almost out. And I love it so much. I don't know if you can hear, but my chickens are hooting it up out there today. And there's different sizes in the pack, which I just love. There we go, and I think we're done. Okay, here's my finished card project for today. This is our Christmas card for the month of March. We used quite a few things, and I know it has a lot of steps, but you could easily break it up and mass produce this card if you wanted to. We used the Distress Wood Grain cardstock from Tim Holtz / Ranger. Inked it up, really, really easy to do. We used some vintage photo and then some ground espresso. And then a little bit of the mica stain for a little bit of shimmer. Stamped and embossed this giant poinsettia image onto some mixed media cardstock so that we could watercolor it. And for that, we just used the Zig Clean Color markers. And then I inked around the image after it was die cut with the bundled sage because I didn't want a stark white background. And it kind of, you know, made it look more vintagey. So I was happy with the way that turned out. And then for the sentiment, we used another Hero Art set. I love this set. It's super versatile. You got your large die cut Mary, also a large stamp Mary. So we did wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year on the inside. And to cut out those sentiments, I used this cute little waffle flower banner die set. Stinking adorable. And see, I have lots of other ones that I had cut out when I was using it, and I just put them in there. So I hope you like this card. Y'all have a lovely day. Remember, be excellent to each other. Go make something. Bye-bye.